the Dow is up. The Dow is down. What the hell are people talking about, right? Did you ever turn on the TV and say, who the hell is Mr. Dow Jones? Or when they talk about the NASDAQ, say, where is this spaceship located? Or even the S&P 500 and say, what NASCAR event is this happening at? Does anyone have any idea what these terms mean and how they work? The point of today's video is to hopefully explain that a little better for you. I know when I first got involved with stocks, it did take some time to fully understand the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500. So I'll make this hopefully pretty brief. I'll explain what each index means, and I'll also talk about what moves each index. So the Dow Jones actually has an acronym. Sorry. It's DJIA. This stands for Dow Jones Industrial Average, right? So it's a price-weighted average of the 30 significant stocks traded on the New York Stock Exchange, right? And the NASDAQ. It was invented by Charles Dow in 1896. So hopefully that makes a little sense. What moves the Dow Jones, right? That's the part you care about. When the cost goes, or the price and the points go up and down, what is actually causing it? I think you could probably guess. I listed these. I only listed 5, and they're in order and size of market cap. So I'm assuming you can guess what number 1 is, and that is Apple. Number 2, Microsoft. Number 3, JP Morgan Chase. Number 4, Johnson & Johnson. And number 5 is Exxon Mobil. So when you see the Dow go up and down, these could be the main contributors of that. Although, as I mentioned in the description, it's 30 significant stocks. These are 5 of the 30 that have the largest market cap. S&P 500, right? What the hell does that stand for? I didn't even know until I looked this up, honestly. It's called the Standard & Poor's 500 Index. It's a market capitalization weighted index of the 500 largest U.S. Publicly traded companies by market value. The S&P 500 is one of the common benchmarks for U.S. equity markets. So when you look at the U.S. in general and see how the market goes, the S&P 500 is one of the more common used market indexes. So what makes the S&P 500 move, right? Remember, this is 500 companies, and I'm only listing 5 of the higher market caps. So these, yeah, they'll make them move, but not nearly as much as the Dow, which only had 30. Again, in order of market cap: Apple, shocker; Amazon, shocker number 2; Alphabet C, aka Google; Berkshire Hathaway, aka Warren Buffett; and Facebook, aka social media. So, yep, these 5 are what make part of the S&P 500 move. Now the NASDAQ, the spaceship that we're all going to go on. This is the benchmark index for the tech stocks, basically. The NASDAQ was created, hence the acronym, by the National Association of security dealers. Here comes a merge. 1 second. Over. Sorry about that. NASDAQ. Actually a shorter acronym, NASD. I mean, NASDAQ's enough of an acronym, right? But anyway, NASDAQ was actually the index that started the whole electronic trading process. If you remember way back when, how trading worked, people would pick up a phone, they call their broker, they make a trade. The broker yell across the room, say, you know, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. The old school way of trading. NASDAQ was the first to bring, you know, investors to trade securities on a computerized, speedy, and transparent system. Commenced operations. This happened February 8th, 1971. So, I feel like it happened later than that, but who knows. We're spoiled nowadays anyway. We can't imagine trading by calling someone rather than going. Not only, you know, even the computer would be a pain in the ass, but we go on our phones and we trade. So, like I said, we're very spoiled. The stocks that make the NASDAQ move by market cap, top 5. Number 1, oh my God, it's Apple. Number 2, oh my God, it's Amazon. Number 3, Alphabet A, aka Google. Alphabet C is number 4, aka Google. And number 5 is Facebook. Why does Google have so many Alphabet stocks? Because they split, I think, in 2014. As far as Alphabet A and C, main difference I know is A has 1 vote and C does not. So, if you cared. So yeah, that's the definition of the main stock market indexes, which is again Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the NASDAQ. One thing in common, they all have Apple as their top contributor. So that's when, you know, when you if you watch CNBC or Fox Business, they do mention when Apple has news or some kind of good or bad news. If Apple moves, the market moves. So that probably means if Apple moves, your 401k moves. So we all need to be fans of Apple. Anyway, I hopefully explained what they mean, and you got something out of this. If you have any comments, please leave them on the bottom. If you liked the video, please click like. If you hated the video, please click like. If you have recommendations of new videos, please click like and leave a comment, of course. So it's Friday and I'm going to work. Have fun at work, everyone.